over 70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And now an audible here into something else. To the air, Williams. They'll give this to DiMercado. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Colston Loveland, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Rams nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They spent the week at practice, Sam. We know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
To throw, Williams. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamal Agnew with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so a decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
21. Hey, 50.
Here's Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring it up second down.
Now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Rams.
Like 7. 53. Ready. Hurry.
Stafford looks to throw again. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 14.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now Stafford's going to move him around.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
40 got. Big 20. Right 70.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Twenty.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Zero. Drill right. Set. 180.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Here's Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
Touchdown! Terrence Ferguson, 50 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Rams 7. Harrison Rivas to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Throwing is Williams. And this one's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, here's Williams. Looking deep here from Mooney. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney. 77 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete to Mooney. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going deep this time for Miller. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Now 3rd down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's a 15-yard pickup but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
20. 50, 50. 20.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete here.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Quick pass out to Miller. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
The give is to DeMercado.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Colston Loveland, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Throwing is Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Stay 50. Set.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. A big pickup of 38.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Set. Zebra. 59.
To the air again, Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. To throw, Williams. And
he's got his man in stride, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Volunteer!
Give to Algier for the shotgun. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Kenyon set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 32, 59, 50, 50.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland, 44 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 24. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
To throw is Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good for a Rams. First down.
10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, 50 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Rams, 32. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run, too. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On the handoff for Steve O'Connell. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Here's Williams. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland there to make the grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
32. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Back to throw, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
12-yard gain on the play. 22. And the Rams, first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Terrence Ferguson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Rams 39. Harrison Nevis to
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
He's brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Williams. He'll get this to DiMercano. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Vegas! Ready, set!
Looking to throw. Williams. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, set! Jordan, check! We got Hornets!
On the ground, it's DiMercano. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Vegas!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Colston Loveland, 29 yards. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
39.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now Stafford. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Stafford. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Stafford looks to throw again. That's complete to Williams. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. Gets past one man. Still on his feet. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Rams 39. Bradley Pinion set.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Falcons 56, Rams 46.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Running, DiMercado. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Williams looking to do it himself. And this one too low.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air once more. Williams. To the left side. He's got his tight end Loveland. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Falcons, they get an important win here to